Good morning, everyone. Welcome to DTBTV. Well, what a shock it is to me. As you all know, and those that always know me, I always go with my gut and my instincts. And classic example, I always don't get it right. Steven Gerrard going to Aston Villa to me is something that I didn't really expect. Sorry, I've just had a bit of a bug for the last few days, which is clearing my chest. So obviously I didn't expect it, but I've had 24 hours or 48 hours since I did my Gerrard video. And the more I think about it now, and it isn't just because it's going to happen that I'm changing my tune, because I still generally believe that it's not done yet, but I think it's 90% now. Because I know Gerrard did a famous U-turn when he was at Liverpool, but I stupidly sort of said his loyalty is never in question, but let's not forget his loyalty was to his hometown club for 95% of his career, so that's totally different. I think Steven Gerrard has looked at it like this. Rangers won't admit this, but I'm hearing that they are in shit financially. Not getting in the Champions League has basically screwed them, because they relied on that to cover them for the layout to stop 10 in a row. And I think that they expected Morelos to go, and he didn't. So I think they banked on him eventually going, and nobody's come in for him. So I think they generally need the money, and I think this £4 million compensation, and I did say that in my first video. I said the only way Steven Gerrard will go is if Rangers want him to, if Rangers need the compo. Now, 4 million doesn't sound like a lot of money, but 4 million will give you another a season or two or three just to steady the creditors and steady the debt people. So it could be massive for Rangers, and Rangers know that Steven Gerrard will eventually leave anyway. They knew that. So is it clever? Because at the end of the day, they've stopped 10 in a row now. They've stopped it. So I'm hoping that all the Rangers fans that watch this, because I know that a few of you have been, don't destroy him on social media when he goes to Villa. Thank the man. Because I'll tell you something now, he hasn't done what Carlo Ancelotti's done. He hasn't done what, some managers have done, which has gone in and done a few months there and took a massive payoff and done one. Right? He's stayed there. He's stayed loyal. He's been there, I think, 3-4 years. He's won you the league. He's got you into Europe. He's got you out of Europe group stages on a back-to-back occasions. He's given you the chance to win the league this season and go straight into the Champions League group stage. He's a great man. He's been proud to manage your club. He's done everything he can for you. He couldn't turn this down. And the reason why I'll say my mind's changed is I've had a look at the factors in it. Jurgen Klopp has said that he might be done with football after Liverpool. With Steven Gerrard taking the Aston Villa job now, who are a huge club, by the way, European Cup winners, but Aston Villa's ground is lovely. I remember Gerrard saying in his book that it's one of his favourite stadiums because of it. It's fantastic, and I think he's played well there every time he's played there as well. Factor in these reasons, sorry. If he heads, when he heads to Aston Villa, I've looked at his next 5 games. They're decent. He's got Norwich, he's got Brentford, he's got Liverpool at Anfield, he's got Man City at home, right? Factor in these things. He's managing, no disrespect to the Scottish League, and I never give it disrespect. Those that are Scottish and watching this video, you know I don't. But factor this in. He goes to the Premier League. He'll be given big money in January. There's no doubt about that. He knows Rangers are in the shit. He knows they're in the shit. I'll tell you now, he will come in for Patterson, right back, or he'll come in for Ryan Kent, or he'll come in for Tavernier. One of them. He won't take all of them. Won't worry. But that will set you up to appoint a new manager. You've got 20 million in the budget. Bank 10 of it. Spend 10 million and do it. Postecoglou. Celtic have moved on since Brendan Rodgers, so just go for it with that. But what I'm saying is Gerrard comes back to the Premier League, got a great stadium, got everything right. He gets to manage against Jurgen Klopp. He gets to share the touchline with Klopp for the next 3 seasons. He gets to compete with tactically outdoing Thomas Tuchel, Pep Guardiola, who, let's not forget, this is my mind changing now. I've changed my tune based on the fact that he will be a better manager if he wants the Liverpool job. His contract at Villa is rumoured to only be 2.5 years, right? So he's going to be falling sick. He'll probably have a nice break before taking the Liverpool job. And if he doesn't get the Liverpool job, he stays at Aston Villa. He's got a win-win situation, right? I look at it like this, and he will get the Liverpool job, especially if he does well at Villa, right? Especially if he does well. Aston Villa have huge finances. Their owner's worth more than John W. Henry and FSG. But my point is this. He gets to match his tactics against Pep Guardiola, Thomas Tuchel, Antonio Conte. He gets to go to Old Trafford. In fact, they've already been there, haven't they? They've beaten the Man United this season. He gets to have a go at the FA Cup. You know, he gets to try and finish his. He could get Villa into Europe. And the more I think about it now, I think Steven Gerrard has always made the right decisions. All right, people could say he should have left Liverpool if that would be the right decision for more trophies, but he's always made the right decisions for Steven Gerrard. And I just think he's looked and he's gone. You know, I've just beaten Ross County 6-1. I've just beaten Motherwell 6-1. Come on, I just need some. Gerrard has always said that he took the Rangers job because he loved the challenge of it. And the challenge was, Rangers had not won the league for 10 years. Rangers had not beaten Celtic at Celtic Park for 9 years. Rangers had not got into Europe for 10 years. That was the challenge, and he's done that. And he stopped 10 in a row. So I think now he's gone to himself, I need something else. That's Steven Gerrard. I took out in my earlier video, I took out the competitiveness of Steven Gerrard that's his X factor, and I think he's gone right. Now I think I can turn Villa into winning trophies. Now I think I can turn Villa into the top 6 side. I think I can, and he gets excited about a challenge, and I think now he's looked at Rangers and he's left them in a better place than when he took them. I mean, their previous manager, Jesus Christ, I cringed every time he did an interview. What was his name again? Greg Murty or something, wasn't it? Graham Murty. Oh my God, he was eye behind the cushion manager. And you know, he's brought you back to life again. He's got you the 55th title. So this isn't just a podcast, or not a podcast, me doing a video about Liverpool. This is about Steven Gerrard, and I know a lot of you are interested, and I am definitely interested in his career. And I fell out with a couple of my Celtic family. Not fell out, but you know, they didn't like my support of Rangers whilst he was there. But I wasn't supporting Rangers. I was supporting Steven Gerrard, and I told them this all the time. If he was manager of Macclesfield, I would follow Macclesfield and hope they win every game apart from the ones he played against us. So it's going to happen. He's going to leave. He's going to go to Aston Villa. Fair play to Aston Villa for pulling a great manager like that and believing in him, which is fantastic. Fair play to Rangers. They're not going to stand in his way. I think he must have something in his contract saying that if he wants to go, he can go to any club when he wants to go. And the compensation will help. £4 million steadies the books. They're in the red, I've been told, Rangers, and that's come from a really good source of somebody I know that works there. On my earlier video, I went with my heart. No, not my heart. I went with my head in terms of his career. His career going back from 1990s when he played for Liverpool. He played for us for 20 odd seasons. He's at Liverpool since the age of 8. Left at the age of 35. So he was there 27 years. So it's going to be weird. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting when he goes to Goodison with Villa and be on that touchline for them. It's going to be interesting when he goes to Old Trafford, because we'll all be watching that one, won't we? You know, Stevie probably doing the Jose Mourinho and running down the touchline, and if they win and kissing that camera again he did in the corner. But you know, I'll hold my hands up when I'm wrong, and I was wrong yesterday 90% of it, because the 10% of it I did say that He would only go if Rangers needed the 4 million compensation. And I keep saying this: 4 million to Premier League fans is nothing. 4 million to a Scottish Premier League side that don't get the TV money we get, and the wage bill won't be as big, nowhere near as big as ours. Is it steadies the books for another 12 months, and I do think he'll come back in for one of his players because he's loyal to his players, and I think he'll come back in for either Tavernier or Kent he won't get Morelos. Morelos is unreliable. I can't see him getting Morelos. No chance. I don't think anybody would touch him with a 10-foot pole. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a good debate, and with it being the international break for the Liverpool fans on here that are not interested, I'm sorry, but it's a great talking subject, and I love football, and I'm very interested in this, as is many. It's a big story. So let's just read some of your comments. Hi, Bjorn. Great to see Stevie G back in the Premier League. Great chance to manage with some top talents and manage Sky Sports. Saying 3.5 year deal. It's not 3.5 years, it's 2.5 years, and it's actually on Sky Sports this morning, mate. Hi, Emma. Yes, Gary Mack will follow him. Imagine him taking points off the big teams. Well, that's exactly it, Mickey. And I was just thinking that because in his next 5 games, he's got Man City at home. And you know he'll want to do us a favour. Can you remember when we used to go Agent Rafa, when Rafa used to take points off Man City and that with Newcastle? We used to love that. So yeah, brilliant. So yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these videos. Really, really enjoying life at the moment. And I'm going to be doing another one in a minute for AFC Liverpool, which is great. So I'm enjoying that. My podcast, I'm off today all day, so I'm going to learn to do a podcast today. So if I inbox you and ask you to come on, if you don't want to do it, just tell me no. And if you do, it would be great to get some trial goes and some little goes on a podcast throughout today and throughout my next day off on Saturday. So, yeah, Steven Gerrard wants to pit his wits against Tuchel, Klopp, Guardiola, Conte. Probably wants to destroy Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When let's not forget, Man United have still got to come to Villa. I'll be watching that. Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa against Man United. So, yeah, it's going to happen. Good luck to him. Good luck to Michael Beale. Good luck to not Michael Beale. What's his name? Gary McAllister. Good luck to all of the Liverpool staff that are with him at Rangers, which will go with him. That's his team. That's the people that will follow him around his whole career. And yeah, good luck, Steven Gerrard. Well done, Aston Villa. Great appointment.